Hi, fourth graders. Today we're going to talk about adding fractions with unlike denominators. And I don't know if you've ever heard this saying, you're talking apples and oranges. And what that means is you're trying to talk about two things that are completely different. And that's helpful in fractions because in fractions, when we are talking about dividing a shape, we want to, into equal parts, we want to be talking about the same number of pieces, and this helps in fractions because we can turn the denominators into the same so that we're talking the same language. We're talking about apples and apples and oranges and oranges. So I'm going to show you how to do that. If you'll get out your page from your math book, page 389, number 9. I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to just step over here to my desk. And like I said, we're going to work on number 9, adding 1/3 plus 2/6. Apples and oranges, okay? So, I want to be able to talk the same language, so I'm going to change my fraction to 6. Before I do that, I'm just going to draw my fractions out so I get that nice visual. This fraction I'm going to divide into thirds. And that's 1/3. Put that right there. Plus, and I'm going to divide this fraction into 6ths. And I'm going to color 2 out of 6. So, now I'm going to think, how can I change thirds to 6 or 6 to thirds? And I'm going to choose to do the generate method. I'm going to change thirds to an equivalent fraction in 6. So I asked myself, how can I change 3 into a 6? And I know that I can do this by multiplying 2 over 2, which when my numerator and denominator are the same, that is 1 whole. And anytime I multiply a number by a whole, by 1, the identity property tells me I get that same number. And that's helpful with fractions because it can change it to what the form I need. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. So I have changed my fraction into 6 and got the equivalent fraction, which is 2/6. I also I'm going to add my 6. 2/6 plus 2/6 equals 4/6. Now, we've talked about in mathematics, we always want to reduce our fractions and give our fractions in simplest form. So I'm going to do that with 4/6. Of course, I can think about my factors, my highest common factor, and I also know that both of these numbers are even, so a good place to start is with 2. 2 over 2, once again, is the identity property. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. So, my answer is, in simplest form, 4/6 equals 2/3. So 1/3 plus 2/6 equals 4/6 equals simplified to 2/3. Okay? Simplest form. And that's how you add fractions with unlike denominators. See you later, fourth graders. Bye-bye.